what I want to give you is a few principles for learning how to deal with people. You know, one of the greatest breakthroughs I ever came to in my understanding of dealing with people is that my problem with people is still my problem. Or if I have several problems, my problems with people are still my problems. Until we take ownership and responsibility for our own emotions, for our own responsibilities, and for our own output, we'll never be able to master the people piece. You see, no matter what excuse we have for our poor behavior, it is still our behavior. So today, we're going to learn some simple keys for how to master the people piece. You know, and I don't want us to believe for a moment that we can walk in the fullness of God's will for our lives and not learn how to deal better with people. You know, a really important key to navigating relationships is self-mastery. We have to learn how to deal better with our own behavior, our own responsibilities, and our own emotions. So I want you to turn to Psalm 103, verses 13 through 16. And these scriptures give us an amazing outlook and perspective on how God sees people and how subsequently we should see them as well, including ourselves. It says in Psalms 103, verse 13, like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. You know, I'm going to stop right there for just a moment, because there are many of us that, because we don't have the Lord's perspective and vantage point on people, especially difficult or obstinate people, we take on a spirit of victimization, and instead of coming into a posture of compassion and even pity for the broken condition of people, many times we will take on antagonism or either allow ourselves to be abused because we don't know how to properly process the condition of broken people. So that's a very important point to realize, is that the Lord pitieth these individuals. Now he says here, for he knows our frame, he remembers that we are dust. And that's critical also. The Lord understands the frailty of human nature. It's amazing to me that we know that we live in a broken condition. We live in a fallen world. People are people no matter where you put people. And the Lord, in light of understanding the broken condition of people, manages as his expectations of them. And that's another critical key to dealing with people, is we have to learn how to manage our expectations of broken people. We are broken. We are frail. We have strengths. We have weaknesses. We have all kinds of idiosyncrasies. What matters is that we learn how to manage ourselves and govern ourselves as we engage others. So he says in verse 15, as for man, his days are as the grass, as the flower of the field, so he flourishes. For the wind passeth over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof